What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today we're back in Spin Tires doing a showdown between two very strange vehicles. We're going up on the obstacle course on Dirt Time, and I decided not to do a not really to do a mud bog video with these two because they're sort of suited to it, I guess, but they're more suited to I guess obstacle course stuff. Well, not more suited to it, but it would be more entertaining to watch these two try to go through an obstacle course than go through the mud, I feel like. So, we have the terrible bus, and we have a lifted, widened, four-wheel steer, triple axle UAZ, basically. So, I'm going to try to run this first, then the bus, and we've also brought along, if you guys watched the last video with the boats, we brought along the OBS Ford that was in that video, Taylor's OBS Ford. If you watch that video, you'll see a little bit more of this truck. I don't know if we're going to really be using it in this video. We might use it in another video, but I just brought this truck along just in case we needed some kind of backup or rescue or something. But I'm going to go ahead and run the UAZ first, see what happens on the obstacle course, and we may or may not end up with some interesting results. I'm going to try it first in automatic mode. Now, as far as flex goes, it flexes actually a really good bit for how big the tires are. It's not really the most flexible suspension in the world, that's for sure. But the nice thing about it is that you have pretty much constant contact with the ground. Kind of, oh, it's got a GMC steering wheel. Okay then. But it's pretty much got constant contact with the ground or the rocks or whatever surface you're driving over, because the tires are so wide and there's really so many of them. Oh god, oh god. Can we just, yeah, please? Please? There we go. See, this truck's all about finding a good line, and once it finds a good line, it's good to go, because like I said, it's already got the whole contact with the ground thing completely sorted out. I feel like the bus isn't really going to have a hard time with contact with the ground. It's going to have a hard time with, oh god, the wheels are perfectly spaced to make that extremely difficult. Try to go left and then turn back to the right. Ooh, come on. That might actually work. That might actually work. It's actually sort of working. There we go. Not bad. Just dip down just a little bit. This is going to be tricky. We're going to have to gas it through here. You know what? The front tires are tall enough that that doesn't even matter. We didn't even touch the bumper. That's pretty cool, I gotta admit. That's pretty cool that you can have approach angles that are that crazy, like approach and departure angles that are that crazy with this thing, and it doesn't really care. Although I would not see this thing doing super well in, like, say for example on like the Moab map. I don't really see it doing very well there because that's all rocks, and this thing is so insanely wide that I feel like it would get kind of hung up and stuck a lot more than you would want it to. When it comes to mud, this thing seems to do just fine. And that's probably because of these really wide, really, like, beefy tires. And again, because of the fact that, like, 90% of the vehicle has a tire underneath it. So, like, you're never really lacking for grip. God, this thing actually, even in automatic mode, it really scoots up hills. Let's see if we can get over this log. Now, this is going to be a little weird. I'm going to have to go back because we lost all of our momentum. All of it. God, I want it to get up into second so we can shift it into high. Because if we can do that, then we'll be golden. We'll be good to go. There we go. There we go. And we won't lose momentum, hopefully. And it should just bounce over the top. Or at least that's what I'm hoping it'll do. Really? It just hits it and starts spinning. That's the exact opposite of what I was hoping it would do. And turning the wheels literally almost doesn't even help. Alright, well, I'll tell you what. It's, oh god, oh god. Don't go all the way back down! No! Oh, there's so much slip in this automatic. There's so much slip in it. It's bad. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Gonna go ahead and... Is that literally right to there? Okay, never mind about that then. Let's go there, because that will at least pull us over the, like, just over the log at the top of the hill. Then we can disconnect. Oh, okay, there we go. See, once you get the tires up, it has absolutely no problem. The problem for this is getting the tire, like, actually up and over. Almost done with, like, the first half, and then we have to turn around and go back. Oh, it got stuck on that little groove that sends you to the side. I hate that spot. The GMC steering wheel is still weird. It's funny because it works. Like, it's actually like a proper steering wheel and it works. It's just weird seeing a GMC steering wheel in a UAZ. It's kind of like, why is that there? Like, what is it and why is it there? And it shouldn't be there. Will it shift up past second? That's what I want to know. It's been sitting in second for, like, forever now. There we go. Finally, third. And I think high is, like, equivalent to second. This is going to be weird. Alright, approach it slow. And then right when we get over the edge, we got to gas it real quick. There. Wow. This thing is perfect at doing that. This thing is perfect at any kind of, like, really dramatic downhills with, like, a sharp hook at the bottom. Oh my god, this thing is perfect for it. Honestly, this part it's probably going to have trouble with again. Most likely guaranteed. It's the initial, yeah, it's the initial, like, actually getting up over the logs that's really hard for it to do for some reason. But if we stay completely straight ahead, then it'll go. That's weird. Until it gets to that one, apparently, because that is perfectly spaced to get it hung up. I've got the parking brake on! Oh my god, it didn't even matter. Had the parking brake on, didn't matter. Still went all the way back down. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go... Actually, let's go over there. Because that should give us some access to a few other winch points that should help in getting over this hill. Guarantee you this is going to be the hardest part of this whole thing. Probably for both of these. Are you serious? There's nowhere we can go. Oh, that sucks. Well, I'll tell you what. There's a reason why we brought the rescue truck. That's not really a rescue truck, but there's a reason we brought Taylor's OBS. Because it will come in very handy right now. I need to see... Okay, there we go. Tough Truck Playground. We got to go out and get the UAZ. Because there's no trees close enough to be able to save it, so we got to go out and get it with the OBS. Wonder how this thing will do getting out there. Well, never mind. No, it should actually do really well. This truck's got a lot of grip and a lot more flex than you might think it has. So it should do just fine getting out here. I think as long as it can hitch up to the UAZ, it should be able to rescue it no problem. It can get over the log. Oh yeah, easy. Easy. Not a problem at all. This is going to be it's going to scrape a lot here. Okay, you know what? I can't stand this automatic gearbox. I got to put it in low so we don't just lose our momentum every single time we go up a freaking hill. I think that's the biggest thing that bothers me about the automatic gearboxes in spin tires, or at least the way a lot of them are tuned, is that the second you go up a hill or come in contact with a rock, they go to neutral and freak out and try to go back to first gear, and it just messes with them completely. Nearly there. Once we get there, should be no problem at all to get that thing out. Alright, and parking brake. So, there it is. Okay, easy. Insanely easy. Reverse back down and that'll pull it over. Oh yeah, that's easy. And now we can just, well, hopefully just cruise back to the start line. There's just one spot that I'm concerned about that hopefully it doesn't become like this major issue. First one of those being the mud hill, but I think this thing's got the mud hill under control. Yeah, it's easily got the mud hill under control. Look at that, it just walks it. It just walks right up. Not even, like, it doesn't even flinch. No, I think what I'm concerned about is going back up the rocks. That's what's going to be weird to me, is going back up the rocks, or getting this thing to go back up the rocks, because I'm not sure if it's going to be super happy to do that. Alright, here we go. I'm just going to keep it in low 3 for now. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, that already made it farther than I thought it would. Come on. Dude, it's getting a little bit of grip at the front end. It might be able to make it up and over. It legit might. Dude, I think it's gonna do it. I think it's gonna do it. Come on. Oh, I'll be so proud of this thing if it makes it up without a winch. It's right, it's literally right on the edge. It's right on the edge of making it up the hill. And honestly, I think it can do it, but it doesn't want to shift over to the right. It just keeps wanting to shift to the left, and that's its, I think, biggest problem. Let's start on the left. Now it should climb up, no problem. Come on. Oh, God. Oh my God. One more time. One more time. I'm going to try it one more time. I think it's got the ability to do it. There it goes. There it goes. Gonna have to go along the edge of this fence, which I don't know if it's gonna hang us up or not. Oh, don't tell me you're just gonna sit there now. Oh. Might? Maybe? Possibly? It literally, like, the truck just died randomly. It died randomly and then just kind of stopped working. Oh, God, there's no good winch points. Oh, yeah, there is. There's one good one right there. And that'll give us that little tiny bit of extra pull that we need. And then everything from here would be easy. So I think this thing did well for what it is. I mean, I was surprised by it, and I was surprised by it in areas I wasn't really expecting. But at the same time, there are areas where this thing is a little weak. Not that it's like, kind of like, not that like it's like, oh, it's like a weak truck. It's not that it's that or like it's bad or anything. It's just that like there are certain areas that this truck is not suited to. So in the next video, we're gonna try the bus. And I'm hoping that, well, I'm expecting that we may have to put the OBS to use a little bit more for the bus. But if you guys enjoyed this video and this episode of Spin Tires, don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comments below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later, and I hope you guys enjoyed.